Together 10 hits total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Bartolo Colon is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
High and deep to straightaway right. Granderson going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game as the
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game and it's already 1-0.
Jose Peraza will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep. Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Colon pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13.
Devin Mesoraco will step forward now. Play.
Well, you wonder when you look at his average why those numbers are so stellar. 4 hits in yesterday's game.
And that's going to get down out there. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Jay Bruce will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. He's set. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The relay. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Brandon Phillips will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player. I don't think many had him pegged to be one of the best run producers in the game coming into this season.
In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Adam Duvall will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
This is rapidly becoming no contest here in the very first inning. I mean, when you're at 5-0, you're right on the edge of this game getting away from you basically before it even starts. They've got to stop the bleeding here and not let any more runs across.
Zach Cozart will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category.
Well, he's definitely off to a great start here in April in terms of driving guys home. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep up that pace for the entire season.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
So a very good outburst here is 5. Homer Bailey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Neil Walker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Adam, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Lucas Duda is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Billy Hamilton will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Colon into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Jose Peraza will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
He may be looking into that dugout right about now. It's one thing when ground balls are finding holes, but these last couple of at-bats have been rockets. He's not fooling anybody out there.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Bartolo. Is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Devin Mesoraco will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Jay Bruce, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Cespedes going back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot by Jay Bruce, number 14 on the season, as the blowout continues.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Granderson is under it. 1 out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Homer Bailey comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Billy Hamilton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Settling in now, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Joey Votto digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
Devin Mesoraco stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hot shot to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom of the second. The Reds lead it 12-0. Travis d'Arnaud will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Curtis Granderson will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. His club will hit when we return. Jay Bruce will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, catcher, Homer.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Henry Mejia is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Scorched to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, I think the phrase here is, 1's an aberration, 2 is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a 2-hit ball game.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Mejia's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind 0 balls and 2 strikes.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
Here's the first pitch to him. Henry Mejia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Neil Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. A A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down 15. Joey Votto is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. Makes the play, 1 away. Devin Mesoraco ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Cespedes going back on it at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on 2nd and 3rd now.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. To the Michael Conforto is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Yoenis Cespedes stands in. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring them out.
Lucas Duda will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, Homer Bailey steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Line towards center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, third baseman
Jose Peraza comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. He gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
In is Joey Votto now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Shoots this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely
something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed. And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall has a beat on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Peraza is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Eric Goodell will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Now a drive out to left center field. Phillips around first, heading for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Adam Duvall will step.